Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Unlock English podcast. Today, we're diving into a topic that might change the way you think about learning English. What no one tells you about learning English.
That's right, Quinn. If you've been learning English for a while, you might have felt frustrated, or maybe you've wondered, why is this so hard? Well, today we're revealing some of the biggest truths about learning English. Things most people don't talk about, but should.
Whether you're just starting out or you've been learning for years, you'll definitely want to hear this. So, let's get into it.
One of the biggest myths about learning English is that you need to memorize thousands of words to become fluent. But guess what? That's not true.
Exactly. Many learners think that if they just learn more words, they'll suddenly become fluent. But fluency is not about memorizing vocabulary. It's about how you use the words you know.
Let me give you an example. Imagine you memorize 10,000 English words, but you don't know how to use them in a sentence. That wouldn't be very helpful, right?
Right. But if you only know 1,000 of the most common words and you know how to use them correctly, you can understand 80% of daily conversations.
That's huge. Instead of memorizing lists of random words, focus on learning useful words and how they fit together in sentences.
Learn words in context. For example, instead of just learning the word take, learn phrases like take a break, take care, take your time.
That way, you'll actually know how to use the words naturally. And that's what really matters.
Now, here's something a lot of learners don't realize. Fluency takes time. You won't wake up one day and suddenly be fluent.
That's right. Learning English is a journey, not a race. Some people expect to become fluent in just a few months, but that's not realistic.
Think of learning English like going to the gym. If you work out for 1 month, will you have the body of a professional athlete? No, it takes consistent effort over time.
Exactly. Learning a language is like building muscle. You have to train your brain every day, even if it's just a little.
And don't get discouraged if progress feels slow. Every time you practice, even for 10 minutes a day, you're getting closer to fluency.
So instead of asking, when will I be fluent? Ask yourself, how can I improve a little bit every day? That mindset will keep you going. Here's a big secret. Making mistakes is actually a good thing.
Yes, many learners are afraid to speak because they don't want to make mistakes. But guess what? Mistakes help you learn.
Think about it. When you touch something hot and burn your hand, what happens? You never do it again because you remember the experience.
It's the same with language. If you say something wrong and someone corrects you, you're much more likely to remember the correct way next time.
And let's be honest, native speakers make mistakes too. They forget words, they mix up grammar, but they keep speaking.
So don't wait until your English is perfect, just speak. The more mistakes you make, the faster you'll learn.
Here's another thing no one tells you. You don't have to speak perfect English to communicate effectively.
Yes. A lot of learners stress about getting every grammar rule right. But in real life, people don't care if your grammar is 100% perfect. They care about understanding you.
Exactly. If you say, yesterday I go to the store, a native speaker will still understand you. It's not perfect grammar, but your message is clear.
That's why confidence is more important than perfection. Speak naturally, and if you make a small mistake, who cares?
Fluency is about communication, not perfection. So relax, speak with confidence, and enjoy the conversation.
All right, here's a fun one. Learning English isn't just about studying textbooks.
That's right. A lot of people think they need to sit down and study grammar books for hours. But honestly, the best way to learn is through real-world experiences.
Yes, watch movies, listen to music, read blogs, or even listen to podcasts like this one. These things help you learn English the way it's actually spoken.
And don't forget, speak as much as possible. Find a language partner, join a conversation group, or just talk to yourself in English.
That's a great tip. If you can't find someone to practice with, try thinking in English. Describe your day in English or talk to yourself in the mirror.
The more you surround yourself with English, the faster you'll improve. Learning from real-life situations is way more effective than just memorizing grammar rules.
All right, let's wrap this up. Today we learned some important truths about learning English. You don't need to memorize every word. Focus on learning words in context. Fluency takes time. So enjoy the journey and be patient. Mistakes help you learn. Don't be afraid to make them. Your English doesn't have to be perfect. Just focus on communication. Real-world practice is key. Learn from movies, music, and real conversations.
That's right. So, if you've ever felt stuck or discouraged, just keep going. You're learning more than you think, and every step brings you closer to fluency.
Thanks for listening to today's episode of the Unlock English podcast.
Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your friends who are learning English.
Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, have fun with English.
See you next time. Bye.